Hey everyone, welcome back to Impact Incidents channel. Buckle up, because today we're diving into some of the most shocking and tragic car crashes that have left an indelible mark on history. From Hollywood legends to sports icons, we'll revisit the moments that stopped the world in its tracks, leaving behind a void that could never be filled. These stories are a stark reminder of the fragility of life, the weight of fame, and the importance of cherishing every single moment. So, get ready to explore the stories behind the headlines, the legacies that live on, and the lessons we can learn from these heartbreaking tragedies. Let's get started. Picture this. California, 1955. A young James Dean, the epitome of cool, is behind the wheel of his silver Porsche 550 Spider. He's on his way to a race, living life in the fast lane, just like the characters he portrays on screen. But fate, it seems, had other plans. On a stretch of highway, a fateful collision with another car cut Dean's journey tragically short. The news sent shockwaves across the nation. Could this rising star, this icon of rebellion, really be gone? The world mourned the loss of a talent taken too soon, and the legend of James Dean, forever young, was cemented in Hollywood history. The world watched in horror as the news broke. Princess Diana, the People's Princess, had been involved in a horrific car crash in Paris. It was a story that seemed ripped from the pages of a tragic novel. A beloved princess, fleeing from relentless paparazzi, seeking refuge in the city of lights. But the darkness of that Parisian tunnel would become her final curtain. The world held its breath, praying for a miracle. But it wasn't meant to be. Diana's injuries proved fatal, and the world mourned the loss of an icon, a mother, a beacon of hope. Her legacy of compassion and grace, however, continues to inspire millions to this day. It was a slow speed chase that captivated a nation. O.J. Simpson, a beloved football star, was on the run, suspected of a double murder. As cameras followed the white Ford Bronco, driven by a friend, America was glued to their television screens, holding their breath. The nation watched, transfixed, as the drama unfolded live, turning a routine police pursuit into a surreal media spectacle. The chase, a bizarre mix of anxiety and anticipation, became a defining moment in television history. And though the trial that followed would divide the nation, the image of that white Bronco remains etched in our collective memory. Chapter 4. Gone Too Soon, the Intimidator's Final Lap. The roar of the engines, the smell of burning rubber, the thrill of the race. These were the hallmarks of Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s life. Known as the Intimidator for his aggressive driving style, Earnhardt was a legend in the world of NASCAR. But on a fateful day at the Daytona 500, tragedy struck. A last-lap crash sent shockwaves through the racing world. Earnhardt's car, mangled in the wreckage, became a symbol of the inherent dangers of the sport he loved. His death led to significant safety reforms in NASCAR, a testament to the legacy of a champion taken too soon. Chapter 5. Fast Life, Tragic End. Paul Walker's need for speed. Paul Walker, the star of the Fast and Furious franchise, lived his life on screen and off with a need for speed. His boyish charm and love for fast cars made him a global icon, but it was a passion that would ultimately lead to his untimely demise. Paul Walker, in a cruel twist of fate, died in a fiery car crash, a passenger in a Porsche Carrera GT driven by a friend. The news sent shockwaves through Hollywood and devastated fans worldwide who had followed his career and rooted for his characters. Walker's death served as a tragic reminder of the dangers of reckless driving, even for those who seemed invincible. Chapter 6. A Hollywood fairy tale cut short, Grace Kelly's final bow. Grace Kelly, the epitome of Hollywood glamour, had traded the silver screen for a real-life fairy tale, becoming Princess of Monaco. But her storybook life took a tragic turn on a winding road overlooking the French Riviera. Grace Kelly. Driving with my daughter, Princess Stephanie, I lost control of my car, plunging down a steep embankment. The world watched in disbelief as news of the accident spread, hoping against hope for her survival. While her daughter survived, Princess Grace succumbed to her injuries, leaving behind a legacy of elegance and grace that continues to captivate. Chapter 7. The shocking end of a bombshell. Jane Mansfield's final act. Jane Mansfield, Hollywood's blonde bombshell, lived her life in the spotlight, captivating audiences with her beauty and charisma. But her life, often compared to a whirlwind, was tragically cut short on a dark Louisiana highway. Driving with her attorney companion and 3 of her children, Mansfield's car collided with a tractor-trailer in a horrific crash. The impact was so severe that it sheared the top off her car, instantly killing Mansfield and the 2 adults in the front. The gruesome nature of the accident shocked the nation, and Mansfield's death became a cautionary tale of the fragility of fame. Chapter 8. Tragedy on the set, Vic Morrow and the Twilight Zone accident. Vic Morrow, a veteran actor known for his tough guy roles, was filming a scene for The Twilight Zone, the movie, when tragedy struck. The scene, involving a helicopter, pyrotechnics and child actors, was meant to be dramatic but controlled. However, a series of miscalculations and miscommunications turned the set into a scene of unimaginable horror. The helicopter, damaged by special effects explosions, spun out of control, crashing onto Morrow and 2 young actors, killing them instantly. The incident sent shockwaves through Hollywood, leading to stricter safety regulations on film sets and a reassessment of on-set risks. Chapter 9. The day the game stood still, Kobe Bryant's unthinkable departure. The world stood still on January 26, 2020, as news broke of Kobe Bryant's untimely death in a helicopter crash. The basketball legend, his daughter Gianna and 7 others, perished on that foggy morning, sending shockwaves through the sports world and beyond. Bryant, a 5-time NBA champion and global icon, was more than just an athlete. He was an inspiration to millions. His sudden passing, alongside his young daughter who shared his love for the game, felt like a cruel twist of fate. The tragedy left a void in the hearts of fans worldwide, a stark reminder that even legends are not invincible. Chapter 10. The Dawn of a Dilemma, a Fatal Crash and the Future of Self-Driving Cars. The promise of self-driving cars, a future where technology takes the wheel, took a dark turn in Tempe, Arizona. An Uber test vehicle, operating in autonomous mode, struck and killed a pedestrian crossing the street, shaking public confidence in the technology. The incident, one of the first fatal accidents involving a self-driving car, sparked a debate about the safety and ethics of autonomous vehicles. It forced a pause in the development and testing of self-driving technology, raising questions about liability and the readiness of this technology for our roads. The tragedy served as a stark reminder that even with technological advancements, the margin for error can have devastating consequences. Outro, remembering the fallen, cherishing the moment. As we revisit these tragic events, we're reminded of the fragility of life and the impact these losses have had on the world. These weren't just celebrities, they were icons, innovators, and inspirations who left their mark on history. Their stories, forever intertwined with tragedy, serve as a reminder to appreciate the present moment and the people who make life so precious. These tragic events remind us of the fragility of life and the impact of these losses on the world. Stay safe out there and remember to cherish every moment.